Welcome, everybody. We're so happy to have you here. Welcome to Internet Request Live. This is the show where buzzy internet creators touch grass at what we think is the coolest theater in the world, the Elysian, in the east side of LA. This is the place where everyone can be their weirdo internet selves in real life. I am your co-host, Jake Timeline.
And I'm your co-host, Ben Lapidus. Tonight we have some of the best musicians and comedians on the internet competing to bring their online content to life, to prove they don't just have clout online, they have staying power IRL.
That's right. And it's not just Ben and I. We are here with our esteemed conspiracy pop house band, Rabbit Hole Warriors. Just a little note on Rabbit Hole Warriors. As you can see in their pose, it's important to block out both the moon and the sun. More about the show. With the help of our live camera feed, this thing right here, what we're basically trying to do is turn the Elysian into a living set. So IRL can feel a little bit more what real life feels like nowadays, which has a bit of social video in it, obviously.
Mm-hmm. And the stakes could not be higher, because our competitors are not only competing for the reputational benefits, but also for a spot on the IRL Wall of Fame.
The Wall of Fame, famously situated to anyone who's been to the Elysian, behind Heaven's Gate right here. It's a really esteemed, prestigious, I mean, very few have made it in, so let's take a look.
You want to see the wall, do ya?
Yeah, it's the whole audience is actually ready to check it out.
You want to see the wall?
We're ready to see the wall.
Let's get it.
Okay.
Welcome. Here we are in the IRL Wall of Fame with the biggest stars in Hollywood.
Oh.
You know, like the IRL Wall of Fame with some of the biggest stars in Hollywood. You know, some people like Kenny Kerr.
Who's Kenny Kerr?
Kenny Kerr, who's Kenny Kerr? Obviously, you've never been to Vegas if you don't know Kenny Kerr. How about Richard L. Powell?
I'm not sure I know Richard L. Powell.
You don't know Richard? He's the guy that wears hats. And in every show you see the guy wearing a hat. It's Richard. Or maybe you know Morgan Tracy.
I don't know Morgan Tracy.
Maybe you know her better as Tracy Morgan.
Okay, so this is like a whole wall of fringe character actors.
Fringe character actors? No. These are stars. These people had acts. These people did terrible gigs and had a trunk full of wigs. These people did terrible auditions and dated crazy musicians. These people did every bad show from Long Beach to Glendale, where their parents at home just thought they would fail. No, these people came to Hollywood and they tried. They tried, damn it. And for that, they deserve to be on the wall. Now let's see if one of your internet creators can earn this spot right here, next to Coolidge. Now get out of here. Get away from my wall.
Sorry to intrude. That was the Wall of Fame, everybody. That's a real collection of important star headshots.
I want to keep it.
No. My microphone.
But there are important stewards.
Hold this, audience member. Don't speak.
There are important stewards of the Wall of Fame besides just the famous custodian Andrew. The question is, will a performer tonight have what it takes to make their place on the IRL Wall of Fame? That's a decision for a very special group that we like to call the Gatekeepers.
That's right. Tonight we have 3 celebrity musicians and comedians sworn to guard the gate and, using their best judgment, allow one performer into the hallowed hall of the Wall of Fame.
Let's give it up. We're about to introduce some pretty special people. You might be wondering who our gatekeepers are tonight. Our first gatekeeper is a comedic character actress who's been stealing scenes and hearts for over 30 years. After her breakout role as Stifler's mom in American Pie. Known for Best in Show, A Cinderella Story, and most recently... We're not kidding you. This is deadly serious. known for Best in Show, A Cinderella Story, and most recently, The White Lotus. Give it up for... We got a fan, yeah. It's about to happen. Give it up for Jennifer Coolidge.
Let Rick Moranis grab half a nipple. Oh, moist.
Thanks for sharing that, Jen. Could you take a seat here in number 11 in one of our judges' chairs?
Woo! Our next gatekeeper's name means cool breeze over the mountains. He's been a staple of the silver screen since his breakout in Bill and Ted's Excellent Adventure, moving from heartthrob to action star in films like The Matrix, as well as others, like John Wick. He also plays bass in a band called Dog Star. Give it up for Keanu Reeves.
Do you have anything you'd like to say, Keanu?
Whoa, and also yeah.
Thank you, Keanu.
And our final gatekeeper is another very famous bassist and frontman whose band, OK Go, was one of the first to successfully bridge the gap between live performance and compelling content. He's also a composer and actor. Best known for I Love You, Beth Cooper, and Friends with Benefits. Make it loud for Timothy Nordwind, everybody. Woo!
Tim, do you have anything you'd like to say?
It's just great to be here. Thanks so much for having me.
Thank you for being here. And thank you, Jennifer and Keanu, for being here as well. We appreciate that.
Yes. Thank you, gatekeepers. Now it's time to meet our incredible performers and start the show.
All right, everybody. Yeah, it's a special time. We're so happy to have you with us trying this very, very new thing. And yeah, this is IRL. So give it up. We're about to get the show going. And to start us off, before we hit our first performer, everybody, these are Rabbit Hole Warriors.
Just saying that's kinda loaded. All those features are floated up high, way beyond reach. That's what I'll teach, oh yeah. That's what I'll show them. Smell the bad roses. Ah, that is my totem. Ah, that is my totem. Way back, way beyond reach. If you go high tech or hit the concrete, can we go till dawn? Way to the unseen. Maybe you'll cry wolf, or maybe you call Maury. Spite screens, maybe there's no help. The axis screams put a minute towards hell. Maybe there's no phones, and maybe it won't ring. Maybe we can't run, but maybe we can. Lucky without